Hi, in this video we are going to discuss one of the very important topic in education, which is Bloom Taxonomy. The word taxonomy is a branch of science in which we study or classify the organism. It means we classify or make groups. Learning is not just one big step. It is a process which is explained by Bloom Taxonomy. Bloom taxonomy is a systematic process of learning from simple to the advanced level. It helps teacher to teach and student to learn in systematic way from simple to the complex level or from lower level to the higher level. Have you ever think that how we go from just memorizing fact to the actually solving problems and creating new facts or ideas? This is actually explained by the Bloom taxonomy. There are three domains of the Bloom taxonomy, which are cognitive domain, affective domain, and psychomotor domain. Cognitive domain explain how thinking process can be developed or enhanced. Affective domain explain how emotion, feelings, and attitude can be modified in different steps or level. And psychomotor domain explain how physical skills and movement can be developed in different level or steps. These three domains were not developed at the same time by the same person. If we go back to the history, we see that from 1948 to 1956, cognitive domains were developed by the Bloom and others. In 1964, affective domains was developed by the Krathwohl. In 1972, psychomotor domains was developed by the Sampson. And in 2001, cognitive domains was revised by the Anderson and Krathwohl. Anderson and Krathwohl just changed the word from noun to the verb and interchanged the second two levels. Let us look into the detail of three domains. Cognitive domain. This explains how the thinking process can develop in six levels from simple to the advanced level. The first simple level of the cognitive domain is remember, and other higher levels are understand, apply, analyze, evaluate, and create. In the first step, student just recall the fact or memorize the things, and in the second step, student are able to explain those ideas which they have learned. And in third level, they apply those ideas and information. In next level, analyze, they break down informations or ideas into different parts or compare. In evaluate level, they are making judgment and decision or making comparison with other ideas. And in final level create, students are able to create new original work or idea. There is simple trick to memorize this level with a sentence which I made. Rabbit usually arrive at Easter celebration. Here we can use the first letter of these words. R for remember, U for understand, A for apply, A for analyze, E for evaluate, and C for create. These are the revised level of the cognitive domain by the Anderson and Krathwohl in 2001. Cognitive domain developed by Bloom and other, having the fifth step is creation or synthesis and the last one is evaluation. These two steps were interchanged, and words remember, comprehension, and application were used for first three steps. Affective domain explain how feelings or emotion can modified in five levels, which are receiving, responding, valuing, organizing, and characterizing. In first level, receiving, students receive information just by listening. In next level responding, student active participate in class by asking question and giving reply. In valuing, student admit or give the importance to those ideas. In organizing level, student organize the information or ideas which he learned. And in final level characterizing, student incorporate values or ideas into life. There is a simple trick to memorize these 5 levels of the affective domain with a sentence which I made, which is rabbits really value orange carrots. We use first letters of these words R from rabbit for receiving and second R from really for responding, V for valuing, O for organizing, and C for characterizing. Psychomotor domains explain how physical skills or movement can be developed in 7 levels, which are perception, set, guided response, mechanism, complex overt response, adaptation, and origination. These 7 levels of the psychomotor domain was developed by the Samson. Harrow also worked on the psychomotor domain and developed different levels. In the first level perception, students get the information by using sensory organs, for example, eyes, nose, etc. In second level, students get ready to perform a movement or process the incoming data or information. In next level, guided response, students perform physical skill or movement guided by instructor. In next mechanism level, students understand the mechanism and perform physical movement or skill with proficient. In complex overt response, students become expert to perform complex movement or skills. In adaptation, students apply the learned skills in special requirements. And in final level origination, students become able to perform a new physical movement or skill. There is a simple trick to memorize these 7 levels. With a sentence which I made, which is play some games, move carefully, and observe. We use the first letters of these words to recall 7 levels. P from play for perception, S for set, J for guided response, M for mechanism, C for complex overt response, A for adaptation, O for origination. Let us try to understand these domains with examples. In cognitive domain, for example, in topic global warming, student in the first level will memorize the definition of the global warming. In second level, he will be able to discuss the different factor or reason of the global warming. In third level apply, by having the knowledge about different factors of the global warming, he will aware other about it. In fourth level analyzing, he will break the topic into different segments. And he will be able to understand that if we cut the more trees, there will be the more carbon dioxide and earth will get hotter. In evaluating level, he will make the decision to plant more tree or use eco-friendly things. And in final step creating, he will be able to create a complete plan to reduce the global warming. In effective domain, again on the topic of the global warming, student will get the information about the global warming by just listening. And in second level, he will participate in the classroom discussion about the effect of the global warming. In valuing, he will express the concern about the impact of the global warming on the future generation. In organizing level, he will organize the information or ideas and will advocate for the sustainable practices in schools or home. And in lost or advanced level characterizing, he will choose the eco-friendly things. Let us now we try to understand the different level of the psychomotor domain with another example. For example, in the musical class, student in the first step will perceive or identify the different musical notes by their sound or by using sensory organ and watching or listening. After that, in the second level set, he will become ready to play music. In guided response level, he will learn to play music by getting information from the instructor. In the mechanism level, he will learn how to play the musical instrument or how to use the finger with proficient or confident. Complex over response, he will become expert in playing music. In adaptation level, he will use the learned information and will play different. And in the last step, origination, he will be able to create something new or original music. Thanks for watching.